What if justice could mean healing rather than punishment? This is the question at the heart of restorative justice. Imagine a justice system that prioritizes accountability, reparation, and healing over retribution. Unlike the traditional punitive system, restorative justice embraces a constructive path forward, facilitating dialogues between offenders and victims. It's about understanding the harm caused and finding ways to mend what's been broken. Now, let's delve into real-life case studies to observe the effectiveness of this approach. Consider this case from a small town in Vermont, where a teenager was caught stealing from a local store. The incident sent ripples through the close-knit community, leaving everyone involved feeling violated and distressed. But rather than sending the young offender through the traditional justice system, the community chose to employ restorative justice practices. The teenager met face-to-face with the store owner, who expressed how the theft had shaken his trust in his customers and disrupted his business. Other community members also voiced their concerns, painting a vivid picture of the far-reaching consequences of the theft. Together, they worked out a plan for restitution. The teenager, understanding the impact of his actions, agreed to work part-time at the store, compensating for the stolen goods. This process allowed him to rebuild trust, make amends, and learn valuable lessons. In this case, restorative justice not only held the offender accountable, but also facilitated a healing process, benefiting both the offender and the victim. Now turn your attention to a school in California that dealt with a bullying incident using restorative justice techniques. In this case, a student was continually bullied by a peer. When the school authorities caught wind of it, they decided to try something different. Instead of resorting to punitive measures, they chose a restorative justice approach. Involving the bully, the victim, their families, and school administrators, a dialogue was initiated. This was not a simple conversation. It was a space for open, honest discussion about the impact of the bully's actions. The bully was given a chance to understand the gravity of his actions. The victim, on the other hand, had an opportunity to express his feelings directly. Together, they developed a plan. The bully would make amends, both symbolically and practically. He would also participate in anti-bullying programs to understand the consequences of his actions better. Here, restorative justice not only resolved the conflict but also fostered empathy, reducing the likelihood of reoffending. You've seen how restorative justice can transform lives, but what's the broader impact? Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Restorative justice is not just about resolving individual incidents, but it's an innovative approach that redefines the very concept of justice. At its core, it's about healing and understanding, not just punishing. Firstly, it holds offenders accountable in a meaningful way. Instead of being isolated, they face the consequences of their actions directly, which can lead to a profound sense of remorse and a commitment to change. It's a direct confrontation with the harm they've caused, which can be a powerful agent of transformation. Secondly, it enables victims to heal. They get the chance to express their feelings, ask questions, and receive apologies. This process can provide closure, a sense of justice, and it can even alleviate their trauma. Thirdly, it involves the community in the justice process. Community members can express their concerns, contribute to the resolution, and support both the victim and the offender. This shared responsibility can strengthen community bonds and foster a sense of unity. Lastly, studies show that restorative justice can significantly reduce reoffending rates. When offenders understand the impact of their actions and are given a chance to make amends, they are less likely to reoffend. Through restorative justice, we can redefine justice as a path to healing, embodying empathy and understanding, rather than merely a tool for punishment.